Y'all, sorry the camera's off. I have low vision for those of you who don't know. But today I want to talk about a theme park. Great Escape Six Flags. It used to be called Storytown back in the day before Six Flags bought it. But then Six Flags ended up buying it from Great Escape because Great Escape owned it before Six Flags did, and then Six Flags bought it. Well, they have many amazing rides. They have a park that they opened about 10 years ago. It's the Kiddie Park that they made that Great Escape never had. So when Six Flags bought it over, they changed it, and they put some kid rides in. But my favorite ride at the Great Escape is the Boomerang, the Comet, the Bobsled, and the one roller coaster in Storytown. Yes, they still kept one of the parts of the park still named Storytown. And it's actually pretty cool. It has a cave you can walk through, and it brings you to another end of the park, but the cave also has a waterfall that runs right outside of the cutout, and it's pretty cool. You all would probably like to walk through that cave. And also, the Raisin River is an awesome water ride. The Desperado Plunge is awesome and fun. The Desperado Plunge is a canoe that you ride on and go through waterfalls, and at the end the canoe does a jump. And it's also pretty cool. They also have bumper cars. They also have little cars that you can drive around, like in a little track that's on a track so kids can drive without getting hurt, and they're kept so far apart so you can't hit each other. It's a thing that won't let them get close. They're on tracks. And they also have a train that you can ride on. They also have a boat that you can ride on. They also have the little swans that you can ride on. They also have bridges that go over real water that runs through the park. That's a creek. They also have a thing that you can ride over the park and look at. They also have a huge swing. If you sign a piece of paper that you go on it, it's a dangerous swing in my opinion, but it's still a cool swing. My dream was to go on it, but I always never had anyone who would go on it with me, so I never got to do that yet. They also have awesome food. They have very good ice cream. Make sure to go on the merry-go-round before you leave. And as you exit through the gift shop, yes, that's the only way you can exit that Great Escape is through the gift shop. When you exit through the gift shop, and then you go to the parking lot, don't forget to go across the street for dinner at Johnny Rockets at the Great Escape Indoor Water Park. Yes, I have an indoor water park right across the street, and it has a Johnny Rocket. You don't have to go to the water park to go to Johnny Rocket. You don't even have to go to Six Flags. Anyone off the street, it's its own entrance to Johnny Rocket. All you can eat French fries unlimited, and it's like an old school restaurant with jukeboxes at the tables. Very nice and rustic. And it's supposed to be a late 50s restaurant, it's supposed to look like, and it actually does. We have 2 Johnny Rockets in New York that I know of. They might be more, but the one went out of business. It was in Crossgates, but this one stayed open, and they have awesome food. The waitresses and waiters are very nice. I highly recommend it. And what's your favorite part about Great Escape Six Flags? Comment below what's your favorite memories of it and when you went there. I used to go there with my Aunt Diane, and I used to go there with a couple of friends of mine too, my mom, and I can relate to lots of stories about that place. I remember one time I was with a friend, and they locked themselves out of the car, and we had to go and ask the gift shop for one of the, the things that you hang off the shelf to hang like food on, the little hangers that hang and stuff. We had to get one of them and pry the door open with that, and then slide a thing to pop the lock. That was a story on its own. Or about the time that they were so crowded they had a waiting list to get into the pools, the wave pool, the regular pools. They also have too many water rides to list, too many rides. It would take probably like 6 to 7 hours to do everything that Great Escape Six Flags has. But I suggest it's a great vacation destination. They have a bunch of good hotels nearby. I want to say stay in the indoor water park hotel because that's very expensive. You can get hotels near there for $100 a night or sometimes $75 a night. You can even get campsites around there at local campsites like Monroe State Park or other places. Some campsites are as cheap as $20 a night or $15 a night, and they have power. And some of them even allow RVs or campers. So I highly recommend. It's a great vacation spot. It's in Queensbury, New York, right next to Lake George. Make sure to check out Lake George too. The Fort William Henry, a very famous spot in the history of New York State. The Adirondacks is a great place to explore, a great place to go on vacation. I highly recommend visiting Six Flags Great Escape, an awesome theme park. See you all in the next cool video. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos.